This is project 9 of software development for real-time embedded systems. That's Johns Hopkins 605.715. And in this project, project 9, the title of the project is Quadcopter Downloading IMU from Raspberry Pi to Host via Bluetooth. So here are the requirements. It states, using the IMU connected to the Arduino, mounted on the quadcopter, and flying, capture Roll+Pitch+Yaw data, send via serial over USB to the Raspberry Pi, send via Bluetooth from Raspberry Pi to your host, and display on your host. So let's break those requirements down one by one. So here is the quadcopter right here, you can see. And on the top, I have my IMU, it's a BNO055 sensor, which is mounted on top of the quadcopter. And you can see that the IMU here is connected via wires down below to the Arduino. So the Arduino is this brown box right here. These wires connect up top here to the IMU, and then up here is the breadboard. So all of this is connected here, and then below the Arduino and the breadboard, I have a battery, and this battery is helping to power the Raspberry Pi, which is in this black case beneath here. You can see everything right here. So whole setup. And everything is mounted on top of the quadcopter. We're going to fly this in a second, and I am going to capture the roll, pitch, and yaw data as it is flying, and then I'm going to take that data and I am going to send it to my host computer from the Raspberry Pi via Bluetooth. And we're going to display that data as well. So the Roll+Pitch+Yaw data is being sent via serial. It's this blue cable right here from the Arduino connected in here down into the back or the side, this USB port of the Raspberry Pi. That's this blue cable right here, and it goes underneath and then around and then back in to the Arduino. So that's this piece of the requirement, which says send via serial over USB to the Raspberry Pi, the Roll+Pitch+Yaw data. So without further ado, now that we have all of our hardware set up, I need to go to the host computer. You can see my host computer over there. It's a Windows HP Omen laptop. I'm going to access the Raspberry Pi from there inside the host computer, and going to start capturing that data of the roll, pitch, and yaw. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I'm on my host computer, Windows 10. I'm going to open Raspberry Pi via VNC Viewer. Okay, let's turn on Arduino. It's launching now. Okay, and here's the code for project 9. I'll just briefly walk through the code here. I have a flag, which is used to stop the program. I'm going to use, in this case, an exclamation point. So when I press the exclamation point into the serial monitor, it'll stop collecting the roll, pitch, and yaw data. So here's the function that ends the program. Checks to see if an exclamation point is available to be read. If it is, then change the flag, do a goodbye message, finish recording roll, pitch, yaw, and then we'll exit the program. Here are the supporting methods for the program here, displaying sensor status, calibration status. Here's the setup code here. And here is the loop. So it says, while not done, keep taking the yaw pitch roll data. After you've done that, check to see if the sentinel is entered, the exclamation point, if it is, and exit, and then go into an infinite loop here. So let's compile the program. And let's upload it to the Arduino. And so now everything's set. And we are now going to fly the quadcopter, and let's collect the Roll+Pitch+Yaw data. Okay, now I have captured the Roll+Pitch+Yaw data. I'm going to create a file to save this data. Let's call it Roll+Pitch+Yaw txt text file. Okay, let's see, that's an empty file here. I'm going to save this data. I'm going to Control A, select all, Control C. Let's open the text file, copy all that data in here. Let's just delete this last line. It's not needed. Let's go to the top, Control Home, and let's delete this piece up here. So I have a nice clean data. Okay. I'm going to click File, Save. Now I have my data. And good to close out Arduino. So here is my Roll+Pitch+Yaw data. And now I need to transmit this via Bluetooth from the Raspberry Pi here to my host computer over here. So to do that, I am going to go to my host computer. Let's reduce this in size here so I can maneuver around. Settings. Okay, and this is my host computer up here, my Bluetooth settings. And you can see I'm already paired Raspberry Pi. Everything's good. Okay. And now let's go back to let's diminish this. Let's go back to the Raspberry Pi. Click this, go to Preferences, go to Bluetooth Manager. Okay, let's expand this out so you can see it. Still inside the Raspberry Pi. Okay, and let's see the connection I have set up at the desktop, laptop. Okay, and so you can see here it's laptop M175 VVLO. So we have laptop M175 VVLO. So this is my HP Omen laptop as viewed from our Raspberry Pi. And this is where I need to send the text file here. So let's set this up now. So we can send and receive files via Bluetooth. Going to click this option here. Let's diminish. And I'm going to click Receive Files. And you can see it's now, the HP Omen laptop is now waiting for a connection. So I'm going to go back onto the Raspberry Pi. And I'm on my device. And going to go to Device, Send a File. And let's go to the desktop to find that file. Here's the Roll+Pitch+Yaw data. I'm going to click OK. Sending file. And you can see the data transferred. Can save it to my desktop. Choose another location. Put it in my let's put it in the desktop is okay. So let's put it in the desktop. Finish. Okay. And I am now going to diminish all of these windows. I'm now on my main host computer. Let's open up the file, make sure everything's good. And here is the Roll+Pitch+Yaw data saved to the desktop. So I just made the file transfer via Bluetooth. And that's it.